G'day guys and welcome back. We're back on the Selkie. We're on Jock Muir's boat and we're currently at our favourite location, Newstone. So beautiful sunlight this morning, but we are on the hunt for some tuna, some southern bluefin tuna. We're hoping for at least a nice 300 kilo day. We don't care how they come up, but a barrel here or there is nice. 400 kilos is the goal.
That'd be good.
So anyway, we'll get in to get the lures out. Yeah, Lockie's here as well. He's just taking a piss. Lockie's taking a wee, but he's also got stage fright, so... no incontinence today, he's all good. But anyway, there's some birds working over there, we'll go check them out. First lure's in. It's currently about 740, 750 I think. Right, goggles. What lures you got out?
Yeah, good question. We've got 4 lures out. The outside 2 are Halco Max, so like a semi-diving lure. Then I'm running some surface lures. This one's just a straight running skirt. I think it's Meridian, it's the brand. And then out the back is a lot of action on it. It's called the Jonah Kona. Sucks a lot of air under, moves around a lot.
That's a lucky lure.
That's a lucky lure. That's got my PB fish on it, the Jonah Kona. 108 kilo gilled and gutted.
108?
Yeah.
Alright, so in this video, we're going to really show you how to look after and care for the fish when they come on. Last video, we sort of briefly showed it, but this time around we're going to really get into the nitty gritty with Jock, and he's going to show us exactly how to look after the fish when it comes on the deck, on the mat. He's got new mats, by the way. Yeah. He's got much better mats. So, yeah, but recently you also got 100 plus kilo fish.
Yeah, 108 kilo out of Dart Bank.
Dart Bank, up near Hobart, up near Hobart.
Close home.
But we're, yeah, like I said before, we're all the way down to Newstone at the moment. Beautiful place, but it takes a few hours to get down here. We got up at 3 in the morning, and yeah, we're out here now.
Oh dear. Right.
Where's all the tuna, Lockie?
In the water somewhere, Jock's got to find them. And then when he finds them, then the reel will go. And then we'll wind it in.
Well done!
Oh, give it a double!
No double. Hey, that's your favourite. That's your favourite.
Oh, it's a Jonah Kona. Jonah Kona does it again.
Alright, we'll get these lures up and we'll see. I think Lockie's on fish duty today. I'm going to try and film as much as I can and stand up. I haven't decided which one's first. Right, first estimation of fish, Lachlan. You've touched the rod.
We get a double or not?
Nah, no double.
I don't know.
What's your instinct?
Got a bit of weight to it, it's not doing a whole lot.
You're not doing a whole lot.
I'm not, no, but neither is the fish.
Alright, Lockie's fish.
Lockie versus the fish. Who's got the three?
On the board! Woo! He's a nice little fish. It's back. Woo!
Alright, first fish on board. What's the estimation here, Jock?
This would be a 20 kilo fish, gutted. I always, whenever I give my weights, I always give a gutted weight. So, we are going to harvest this fish the way everyone should harvest fish. First thing you want to do, fish is alive, we want to kill it straight away. There's a little flat spot between their eyes. If you go up there and in, that's got him. Fish is now dead. they'll keep kicking for some time because that's their reflex, their nerves keep doing it. But if you nail that spot, they will be dead. What I start doing then is I want to bleed the fish as quick as I can. So to do that, this lateral line, I just sort of go in just on the bottom side of that and not deep. You only need to go in like that far. It's really shallow up the surface and you can see how well that's bleeding already. Roll them over, same on the other side.
And you're using your wrist there basically as a measurement too, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm putting my thumb there so I can't go in too deep.
And also stabilising yourself because you are using an incredibly sharp knife on a boat that is rocking and rolling.
Alright, next I put a little cut in behind the gill plate, just in that membrane that's running through there. And that allows me to get a hose hose goes in that membrane. And that will push the blood out of the fish. You can see that working now. Alright, so while that's bleeding, I roll the head back towards me. You can use a knife for this next part, or you can get these special tools. And we want to cut where we killed the fish before. We want to cut into their skull there. And then get some cable or some thick fishing line. Your leader that you use on your rigs will work. Alright, so we'll get that cable in through the head and that cable will run the whole length down the fish. Disconnect all the nerves and stop them from being able to twitch. Otherwise what they'll do is they'll keep themselves warm even after they're dead, even when they're in an ice slurry, by moving their muscles. So we've brain spiked, we're bleeding, we've done the icky jimmy or the pithing as it's called. The other thing that running the hose through the fish will do is it'll start to cool the fish down. These fish, people don't realise, they come out of the water at about 30 degrees. They heat themselves up that much when they're fighting. So we've got some nice 12, 13 degree water running through the fish right now, which will start that cooling process right from the get-go. You can see that blood has all run out now, we're just pushing water through. So that means that fish has all been really well bled. So next stage is we've got to clean the fish or gill and gut the fish.
So this is the tools he's used, your brain spike, and then what's the name you gave that? The
coring tool. Yeah, I don't know, it's probably got a proper name.
The wire and the knife, so you know, but that's it.
This can all be done with a knife. You can do your brain spike with a knife, you can core it with a knife. Easiest way is to just cut down and across and take a wedge out of their head. So you can do that with a knife. And then you don't need wire, you can use thick, really thick fishing line will work as well.
Good mono, you'll be sweet.
Time to gut this nice little fish. So what I try to do is I try and gut the fish without cutting the belly, because the belly is the most premium part of a tuna, and anytime you cut a fish it gets a spot for the flesh to start to break down and lose quality. What I do is I start in the bum of the fish and I cut just about an inch is all you need. So I come down to the bum of the fish and I cut up about an inch is all you need to do. Enough to get a finger in there. Your finger around the poo tube. You can either just pull that and break it off or just give it a little cut out the side, and that's the poo tube disconnected. So now all the guts are just connected. So now all the guts are just connected up to the gills and the head end. So I work from the top of the gills. This is going to be hard to see on camera, but the gills are connected up the top about there, and you just slowly peel them back and cut your way in to try and get over halfway. Then this membrane, I cut all the way around the back of that. Then I come down through the bottom of the fish there, and I go all the way up to where they're connected up near the mouth. Roll the fish over, and we'll do the same on this side. Up the top, round the back of the membrane, and the bottom should already be cut off because we did that on both sides before. Then we'll grab the gills, pull them out, all the guts, all the way down to the poo tube, comes out as one.
Return to the sea for another day.
Yeah, something will eat that, I'm sure.
Something will demolish that.
There's a lot of gunky, gunky, high, bloody, sort of, I don't know what it is, some sort of matter that sticks up around around where the gills were there. So that will go off quicker than anything else. So you can use your fingers and scrape it out, or some people use a spoon. The heart will often stay behind because that's sort of connected down the bottom, so always double check.
Did we take a nibble of that one?
Your heart, yeah, well you do. So the heart will sit there, so always double check that heart's come off. There's a tradition where the first bluefin you ever catch, you gotta take a bite out of the heart.
So Jock takes a nibble of the heart. All that we threw in the water just before, there's birds just over there now munching on it. So. But this is really a good way to be looking after your fish. Gloves are a must, especially when you're putting your hands up inside the gill plate of a fish. There's a lot of sharp things, cartilage and you know, bone and teeth and that sort of thing. So as you can see there, and really using a sharp knife. You know, a blunt knife it's going to cause you problems, and it will really hurt you if you get yourself too. But these gloves here are fantastic for all sorts of things.
They're lobster proof, so they can go through anything.
Yep, that's it.
I go the extra step of I'll in the belly of the fish, so a bit of water in there, give it a quick rinse, and then a brush in, and then scrape, really get it nice and clean. All the way up. Hose it out again. Get the fish hose off. And that's it. That's how you clean a fish. The next most important thing is get that fish on ice as soon as you can. So we'll do that up the bow of the boat.
Fair bit of ice, Jock.
Yeah, we've got about 300 kilos of ice on board. Seems like a lot, but if we're planning to catch 300 kilos of fish, we pretty much need 300 kilos of ice. So,
and is this freshwater ice or saltwater ice?
That is freshwater ice. So I've only got a freshwater ice maker out at the factory. I want the slurry to be as close to true saltwater slurry as I can. So I actually bring some sea salt and add some to the slurry to bring it back to that saltwater salinity.
Hey Lockie, didn't we find that over there floating before? Yeah, that was in a brown package, wasn't it?
I've got all the ice on board, both kinds.
So you'll convert that into here and make a bit of a saltwater slurry, and why is that? To drop the temperature of the ice?
Drop the temperature, water freezes at 0 degrees. If you get to salt water, I think it's about minus 0.5 or something, so it brings that temperature down even more. Plus, you want the fish to be in the same salinity as what they were living in. So if you have a lesser salinity, that water will start to leach into the fish and soften the flesh up. Always put a couple of holes in here and then just sort of disintegrates as the ice melts and once more. Tell me when.
Good.
We'll let that slurry fill up with a bit of water, and then yeah, she'll be chilling.
Yeah, fun. Very nice. On to the next one, Lockie.
Oh, we'll fucking fix it.
Well, you're the one who paused it. Trying to figure out what way it is.
I was working for a while.
What do we got here, boys?
Tangles.
Oh.
Tangles.
Who's copping the blame?
Definitely Lockie.
I had it fine, and Jock's like, I'm going to let this one out while I line this one in.
You're the decky, you always cop the blame. You should know that by now.
Brock is the skipper of this boat, Jock. That's you and I joined together, Brock. So Lockie's trying to blame Brock.
Oh dear.
Deckhand's not allowed to be right ever. What's 1 + 1? Wrong. It took you too long to answer, Lockie. That's the answer. Jock, 2 + 2.
I'm feeling patient. I don't want to get involved.
You can say anything.
I've seen the price
right.
of Lockie loves.
You're always right, no matter what, Jock. You're a skipper.
Oh dear. Lots of twirly, twisted line. It's not badly tangled, it's just twisted.
Bugger. So what's happening here now, Jock?
It's definitely Lockie.
Is it that rod that was next to you you've hooked up to as well, Jock?
that was Lockie as well.
Lockie, pull that one in so it doesn't get tangled. And then you're safe. You can't be blamed again. Oh, so Jock, you got 3 rods
Cut
here,
this
mate.
out, edit this out. Scratch, note to editor, remove.
Yeah, cut to catching tuna. Boop.
I don't make mistakes, I'm perfect. No, I do make mistakes, I'm not.
That's not what your mum would think, Jock.
Yeah, she
They think you're the bestest little boy.
I'm a good boy.
Selkie, the boat, since the last time we were on here, he's done a few renovations. He's upgraded the Starlink because him and Lockie went fishing and they punched into some slop and it broke off. So he went, we'll get a new Starlink. And then he's got the new mats as well, which they are really good, much better than the last lot. I think last time we were fishing, they were those little square ones that went everywhere, and these ones are much better. And he's got some big renovations coming. The roof, he's going to put a new roof on it, an aluminium roof. What else was there?
Well, so the roof's leaking. We've got just a
Just-
canvas roof.
It's just worn. It's just cracked.
So alley roof is going to go on at the same time. We'll fix up some rod holders off the back there, for the back of the roof. Then I'll redo all the clears because they all need redoing. What else? A lot of maintenance jobs. We've got to fix the pivot. The pivot stopped working this morning, so we don't have pies today.
Yeah, we're going to be eating each other by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Lockie's first one to go, I reckon.
I'm already hungry.
He's looking the tastiest.
Hopefully you can gang up and get prices.
Then again, Lockie gets hangry, so you know if he gets hangry, he might be like a little feline, like a little kitten. So the fuse snapped off in the pie oven, and the 2 little legs that are on the fuse, the 2 little tabs are stuck in it, and they're not going to come out. We've got spare fuses, but we can't get the thing out. But anyway, yeah. So there's no pies, no garlic bread. So anyway,
Actually, I don't think.
right, we nearly got victory. It's been about, what do you reckon, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes, bit over 20 minutes.
Feels like it's been hours.
He's got the patience of a saint, Saint Jock. And it looks like he's about to get 1 rod free, and then he's just got
One little twist.
one little twist, and we're back to fishing.
There's one free.
Well, there's that.
All right, it's all undone. Who's in charge of letting the rods out this time?
Oh, that's why I can only blame myself. You do it if you want, Lockie, but I'll blame you again.
So weather-wise today, we're meant to get to about 17 degrees, but when we left the boat ramp this morning, it was 3 degrees. But we've got about 5 knots from the north, and about 3.5 to 4.5, depending, from the west, sort of southwest. Yeah, southwest. So a little bit of roll, bit of slop left. There's meant to be 6 or 7 meters coming on Tuesday, so this roll won't drop out, it'll stay. But yeah, hopefully the fish have a bit of a crack. We're still waiting for the fish number 2. We saw a whale, headed slightly opposite to the direction of the whale, and sure enough, some tuna. Woo. What's your expectations on this one, Jock? This one's having a pretty good couple of head shakes still. So we've got a double. If you don't know what a double is, it's basically two rods have hooked up at the same time. So you can have a double, a triple, a quad, or if you're real lucky, a big, I don't know, what do you call it, fiver?
Yeah, we don't run 5 rods, so
we don't run 5 rods, so...
It'd be very impressive if we got 5 on.
Yeah. Right, Lockie's grabbing his rod. We both, what do you both got, Talicas?
Talica.
Talica's the brand of rod. Probably the... What?
Mate, the model.
The model.
No,
they're the top of the top.
Really. Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. Talica or Tiagra, personal preference.
It's gold or silver really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever suits your boat.
These lines are rubbing.
Huh?
I think our lines are rubbing.
I'm straight down there. I think we should be right.
Lockie wishes his lines were rubber with jocks.
Feel something.
Huh?
It's probably a seal. There's a lot of seals coming this way. A lot of sealies.
This isn't a big fish.
Jock's getting the maxi dryers ready.
Oh yeah.
They're really good for crayfishing too. They're like, because they're so thick.
Where do you get these, Bryce? Extreme Products?
You can. If you go online to Extreme Products, you can buy those gloves. Well, hopefully, by the time I release this vlog, you might be able to go to my website, links below in the description, and you might be able to buy them off there. Whether I've set that up or not. I'm obviously very busy at the moment, so I can't set it up right now. Also, I haven't mentioned this whole trip. I'm sick, and I have a cold, I'm sniffly. Jock's sick, he's cold and sniffly. And Lockie is starting to get sick.
He's always sick, Lockie.
Yeah. So, Lockie's looking like he's panicking.
No, not panicking.
Always mildly panicked as well.
This is going to be the battle of human versus seals, I think.
I need to at least get one in. Oh, he's getting it up.
Oh yeah. Far out. Whew. This took me for a walk. Woo!
Still going.
That almost sounds like you earlier.
Woo!
Nice. I'm nervous. I reckon I've been got. Yeah.
Oh, I've been got.
Oh. Alright, Lockie, come on, mate. We've got to get yours in.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but Lockie's has been, Jock's has been sealed. It's actually a massive seal that just threw that fish around like a chicken nugget.
Distracted a little bit.
Nah, big seal's let go of Jock's and is now coming flying towards Lockie.
Come on, let's be bigger.
Little Lockie versus big seal. Oh, ripping at the shreds.
Yeah, no, he's stay over there. This fish grow.
Jock is the bait. There is like a...
Yeah, this fish is getting bigger by the minute.
Jock's fish has turned into a bloodbath. It is nothing but a red mess. Over there. There's a lot of seals here. Big seal, he's got it. We got sealed on those two, sadly. A smaller fish, but that's all we got left. Oh. So that's a shame. Anyway, I'm sure you just saw how many seals were down there.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Jock?
Angry.
Angry.
It's going to be a tough day.
It's going to be very annoying if today consistently stays like this, but anyway, we'll keep trolling around, see what we can find. Alright, found some more tuna. They're just breaking the surface. The tuna are actually tormenting us now. They're actually jumping out next to us. Oh, can't even stand up. They're literally, we're just jumping all around the boat. I stuck the GoPro down. I don't know if there's any footage. If there is, you'll see it. But they're just jumping out the water. Right, there's more tuna just here jumping out, busting up all on the surface. I don't know if this camera can do that justice, but all this white water in front of us up here is all tuna. All through just here. I must say, on days like today, if Jock ever starts his own charter business, I wouldn't be hiring him. We've come back into the rock. Not a lot happening. No movement yet. I think we're going to go back out to the reef where the fish were literally jumping out but just not getting on the hooks. Don't know what Jock did to those hooks last night, but they're not working. Giving up on Mewstone because it was just shit. There was not a lot happening. It wasn't worth it. And somehow we've ended all the way over miles. How many miles?
About 30.
About 30 miles away at Pedra Branca. So I'll show you where that is on the map in comparison to where we were. Yeah, we're going to have a quick fish here, see what's happening, and then we'll head home. There's a northeasterly wind coming and it'll be slightly uncomfortable, but looks like there's literally tuna just here, so fingers crossed. All right, we're on.
You go on the fish, boy. Get all that fish, lobster. Worth the hour and a half prize. We're on, boys. We're on. Time frame, and we got fish to catch.
We've got fish to see.
Places to be, people to do, beers to drink.
Yeah, he's only little. I mean, let's go now.
This one?
Well, I kind of have a rule where if it's under 10 kilo, I don't keep them because they're very lean. They're not actually good eating fish. So we're going to put them back in.
Alright, you don't get to see that release because Lockie touched the throttle and nearly set me into the water. So, oh, right, my foot went straight over the edge. But anyway, we're back to fishing.
You whenever I see you next.
Alright, we're going to double.
I think they're slightly.
Lockie, just finding the one without a fish.
He's a bit lost. Lockie's lost. Lockie needs help.
The one without the fish.
He just wants the fish, that's all he wants.
Seal's coming for us. Oh, was that no, that was just a splash of this.
Well, here comes Sealy.
Yeah, I know.
Right, I'll race you. First one to get their fish in wins an egg. An egg. We're going max drag. I'm not messing around this time.
Wine, Lockie, wine! Sealy's gonna get it.
Sealy.
He's chasing it. There's 3 of them now. The pressure's on, Lockie. How does it make you feel?
Scared. Scared.
Oh, come on, Jockey's already catching up to you now.
No,
So that means yours is going to get sealed-ified. Ooh, you're nice and tight.
Do we know where the gap is?
Yeah, it's over here. Check out Jock's pretty new, handmade. It's good for just getting around the back of the neck there and getting your deckhands when you need them. I need this out the wheelhouse of the Chieftain. Oi, Lockie, come here for a minute.
That's pretty.
Where can they order these?
I've still got to make 3 more for myself, so I have a big wait queue.
Right, Jock's fish is here. Woo!
Scully, 15 tight. Headshot in the gaff, that's what you want!
Beautiful, we'll keep that one.
Little Scully 15, but we need the fish.
That'll be probably smoked tuna.
I'm at the double.
Alright, Lockie's up. Let's have a look.
Whoa! Whoa! It's green as. It's green! I'm trying!
We got a jumper! Oh, he's got barely any hook in. I'm worried about my face.
I'm worried about the hook.
Work, Jockey. Better one.
Oh, that was stressful.
Double fish. Good job.
Good
Well
job,
done.
boys.
Woo!
Worked all day for that.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go. Right, then we found him. Aussie. Oh, I'll just go to the not enough blood pressure to push down, it's working with the water.
Yeah, oh, yeah, see. Pouring out.
Might have been that quick that they're not even pumping it out.
Head drawn up. The fish they've been eating.
It actually might be a sardine. I don't know. Doesn't look like a red bat. Baby fish.
First time he had sex, yeah.
This does not feel good. Not fishies.
Guys, we're only seem to be getting little ones. I think the big ones have moved on and the little ones are coming along at the moment, because everywhere we've been today it's just been little fish, little fish. So it's good to see all the little fish and so many of them. They've been jumping around at the boat all day long, so that's nice to see. But we're gonna do a bit of a loop back around here and then go back up towards Pedra and then scoot on home, I reckon. But
Yep, before we get started.
alright, we're on again. It's a little league. We're in the little leagues.
We're in Lockie's territory. Little things come in big packages. Yeah. Blind boy!
And
That might be gone.
yep. Yep. Trust you to lose a fish, Lockie. You just Here we go. We're gonna get a breaching seal with a flung tuna. What a shame.
Yeah.
Really?
So, give me lots of lure, maybe.
Nah, lose there. You check the hull.
Oh,
Coming.
Oh,
it's gonna go on the fucking outboard in a minute. Oh shit!
Hook's on, not straight.
Yeah, looks fine.
What happened there?
Not enough hands on deck. One person standing around.
Yeah, someone's the cameraman.
Yeah.
Alright, we're blaming the crew again.
No, I'm blaming the cameraman.
Cameraman's not a fisherman.
Cameraman should help.
It's possible. Cameraman's here to film and make wonderful content. What have we got there, Lockie? Looks like a Alright, this is the final opportunity, the final little spot to get a tuna. Otherwise, it's home time because it's 3:30, and this is about when we got to Jock's house this morning.
We're going in 12 hours.
So yeah, 12 hours.
And we've still got to get home.
And we're still got to get home. And how long does it take to get home? About an hour?
It'll be an hour, then 2 hours, so it'll be 3 hours to get home.
So yeah, 15-hour day for what, 3-4 fish?
4 fish.
4 fish. Not very good. But yeah, if they don't go off in a second,
We cry.
we're out of here.
And cry. Home. Fuck the world.
That's it. There was no fish here to be caught. We're going back because the sun's setting. It's getting late. We got places to be and no fish to see, so we'll see you at the boat ramp.
Drink my sorrows away. 14 nautical miles and 4 fish.
Horrible stats. All right, we're back at the wharf. Lockie's about to park the boat up on the trailer. Now, if you were here for the first tuna video we did, Lockie went to park it, but then the throttle got him and he got a bit excited like he did earlier when I was hanging off the back of the boat and he nearly put me in the water. However, Lockie's now going to be trialling it all again. He's parked 4 times now, nicely. Jock just doesn't have tight lines, so. Alright, here comes Jockles.
Bring it to me, big boy!
How you feeling, Jock?
It'll be fine. You can't get it wrong with this trailer. He's middled it, laced it. Bring her up, baby. It'll be very cool. Nailed it. Yep, you're right. Nailed it! You nailed it!
Alright, we're going to end this vlog here now. Down at beautiful Cockle Creek. Jock's just finishing his paperwork. Lockie's filleting a fish for the people over here. They weren't 100% sure how to do it. So, fortunately, Lockie is here. And he's also very, very good at filleting fish. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching.